pieces.
What's going on, people, and welcome back to my channel. I go by the name of Mr. Midas. Now, you could have been anywhere in the world right now, but you are with me and I appreciate you. Now, Wagwan, it's been a minute. I have missed you. Now, the wonderful people at Nintendo and Sega Atlus hooked me up with a collector's edition of Shin Megai Tensei V.
So, how about we all walk home together?
As many of you know, Persona is a spin-off of the Shin Megai Tensei series, which is a lot more serious. Now, I am new to the whole Shin Megai Tensei world, and one of my favorite RPGs ever is Persona. Yes, I am a Persona guy. So I wanted to see, as a Persona fan, would I love and enjoy Shin Megai Tensei? So in my few hours with Shin Megai Tensei V, I'm really enjoying my time so far. So firstly, the visual representation is very similar to Persona 5 in terms of the character design, being in a school and all of that. You're following the lead protagonist, which is a silent protagonist, as in all Persona and Shin Megai Tensei games. And yeah, instantly drew me in. The voice acting is really good. I love the interactions. You know me, I'm a dub guy, so I went straight into dub. And then I was swollen straight into the Underworld. And I think this is the big major difference between Shin Megai Tensei and like a Persona fan of me. So I'm only a few hours in, but the whole time I am just in this dark Neverland, this Underworld, and I haven't got back to Tokyo. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to Tokyo or if I'm just gonna be here in this world. Really dope that the first shadow that I bumped into was a pixie. Obviously, you always bump into a pixie first, so I love that. Another huge difference is when it comes to Shin Megai Tensei, like your character is fighting, your character has moves as well. Everyone else you have is you getting shadows, so you have to actually talk to shadows and get them on your team. Sometimes it can be difficult, you don't know what the conversations will be, but you'll see certain conversations come up again that will allow it to be more interesting. I love the combat in Shin Megai Tensei V. I love that as soon as battle starts and you do your first move, the music kicks in. Really like the music. I feel like it's really good at allowing you to understand what you need. So for example, as soon as you've registered a shadow, it shows you what that shadow is weak to, and so you can just batter them. And what I really love is each time you give a character something that they're critically weak to, or something, give them a critical hit, it adds another additional turn to you. So if you really know what you're doing and you've stacked up your shadows in the right way, you can literally batter enemies and not allow them to hit you one. And these are obviously, this was stuff that was added into Persona 5 that's taken from Shin Megai Tensei that wasn't in like Persona 4. So I'm really glad at that, and I think the battle escapes are really good, which is really important because I feel like the base of this game is fighting. Like, don't really get what's going on in the story. Well, I get it, but it's nothing compelling. There's nothing about a story that's kind of blowing me away. Like I said, I'm only a few hours in, but yeah, so far I think what's really poignant for me is I love turn-based battles, and the turn-based battles are really good, but you have to love that type of battle system because you are going to be constantly fighting, constantly taking on different demons. You will meet some really interesting characters. I've met some dope characters in the game, and I think that they've got some really interesting.
I am Sophia. I have come from a plane far beyond this one to act as a guide to both the world and the Nahobino.
Yeah, just some really interesting characters design and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm pretty new, but as a Persona fan so far, I'm really enjoying it. But like I said, the caveat is I really enjoy turn-based battles, and I know a lot of people who love Persona, they loved the character interactions and being able to do activities. You're not getting any of that. What you're getting is the incredible music, you're getting the great mechanics, and you're getting like a real darker side. So if you felt like Persona was a little bit bubblegum and cherries for you, then Shin Megami Tensei V is definitely for you. But yeah, I'm enjoying my time. I prefer to play it handheld. I'm playing it on my Switch OLED and I'm really enjoying it handheld. But yeah, that's my thoughts so far. Let me know what you're loving about Shin Megami Tensei. Let me know if this is your first Shin Megami Tensei game like me, and let me know what is your favorite Persona game. I've been Mr. Midas, you've been incredible, and we out of here. Peace.